6 5-minute rounds, 1 fall, 1 submission or knockout to the winner. Introducing on my left from Gillingham, Wayne Bridges. And his opponent from Lanarkshire in Scotland, Ian Muir.
Hello again, grapple fans. Good afternoon to you and welcome to the Assembly Hall here in Walthamstow. And this freestyle wrestling session that comes to you this afternoon starts off with a heavyweight bout between Ian Muir of Kilbride, Lanarkshire, in Scotland. There's back to us, a really big man with a shaven head. And of course, he's about 21 stone. His opponent, Wayne Bridges, at a mere 16 stone 4. His opponent. 6 5-minute rounds, 1 fall to decide this bout. Max Ward of Birmingham, the referee. Wayne Bridges, for once, giving away very nearly 5 stone here, at 4.5 stone plus. Wayne Bridges, of course, got tremendous height advantages. We'll see when he stands to his full height. Even the toughness of Ian Muir is going to find a problem against this tremendous Wayne Bridges physique. Having got out of the side headlock, Wayne Bridges seemed to walk straight back into it. He's up against a tank here, all right. Muir with the black trunks and knee bandages on both knees, trying to get over the face to prevent Bridges from breathing here. And Max Ward is certainly going to have trouble with Muir, and this is only the halfway through the first round yet. Most wrestlers would have gone with the whip there, and they wouldn't have dared not to, but Muir wouldn't. Push that right leg forward firmly, won't go with it. Semi-jab stranglehold, but over the eyes rather than the throat to Muir. Two minutes to go in round 1 of 6. Remember, just 1 fall decides this bout. Still the side headlock, which is all Ian Muir seems to be attacking with at the moment, unsuccessfully. Backhand. And Muir stepping through the top 2 ropes to get the break, which won't make him over popular with the fans. And Wayne Bridges, his opponent here today, has got quite a few. A lot of them are here, as you can hear. I've upset the man mountain, all right, but through the ropes, unfortunately for Bridges. Bear hug with 1 minute to go, and already Ian Muir's face just covered in sweat. really put a lot of effort into this first round, mostly with side headlocks and Japanese strangleholds. Public warning he gets for that first punch to the stomach. You'll hear it announced in a few seconds because the MC is away from ringside at the moment. Just come back. There he is. Side head chancery now, Muir. Max Ward nicely helping Wayne Bridges to bring his man to the center of the ring. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. A lovely turn by Wayne Bridges, right on the bell.
Gentlemen, during round one, Muir received a public warning.
So that's the announcement, a little late, of Muir. There he is from Kilbride in Lanarkshire. First public warning as early as round one, this 21-stone fella. But he's going to cause his opponent, even with his skill, a lot of trouble. Round two, 5 rounds to go, and this protege of Mike Marino, Wayne Bridges, from Gillingham and Kent, 6'1", 16 stone 4 in weight, a lighter trunks, and the taller of the two by far, has got quite a problem on here against this man-mounted Ian Muir from Lanarkshire. And Max Ward has probably got even more of a problem to keep him in control. He's already dished out 1 public warning. That was a good, useful forearm uppercut and perfectly legal. Somewhere between the elbow and the wrist. That's the forearm smash. Second public warning for that last one.
Gentlemen, round two, second public warning to Muir.
So it must have been a punch, that last one. The referee spotted it. It's the wrong side for us, but he sure got it. Getting Muir's arm between the two ropes, trying to get both, but missed it. But he's fairly well caught with just one. Face bar there, Muir from the back, and the knee to the wrist, and the pressure points, the side of the neck, again the knee, still trying to whip him, getting over that double-handed wrist lever. Bridges is trying to whip him ever since the start of this bout. Hasn't succeeded yet. Could so easily break an arm. And that was against the joint. Now will he whip? That man is really pouring with sweat. As early as round two, it's incredible. And he can't do that holding onto the ropes either. Not with Max Ward there. A flying butt. Nice one by Bridges. And again he gets the arm caught up. Again Bridges is tempted to go at him. Max Ward won't allow it. He brings Wayne Bridges to the center of the ring so that he can't lean on the top rope on the other side and therefore tighten the ropes even more. Then that leg grab, he's trying to do a double, he's got it. again, the body, Muir's body over the face, trying to prevent the breathing. 2 public warnings against him already, this man Muir. He better release when told. Good forearm smash to the side of the jaw. And for once legal. Great favourite, Wayne Bridges, with the crowd, as you can hear. And they don't like this treatment of their hero at all. Still trying to grab that leg. 23 seconds to go now in the second round. Still a lot of pressure going. Not a proper grobet, but he was acting as a grobet as he drops his man face down. The count will just beat the bell, and only just. So you'll have to get up. Wayne Bridges, this great physique in his corner there from Gillingham and Kent. The man who, of course, is a part-time wrestler these days since he runs a pub in Clapham. But still a great, great favourite indeed. Round 3, 4 rounds to go, no score, 1-4 decides this bout, and 2 public warnings against Ian Muir of Lanarkshire, Scotland. This enormous man mountain with the shaven head. Only one more mistake, and Max Wardle send him out of the ring. He's got to be really careful now with those punches of his. Oh, nice butt. Caught him just as he was going to deliver. That flying butt of Bridges, superb. Again the butt. The full weight of Bridges going right at him from a distance. And the back elbow as Bridges falls. Oh, punch straight to the stomach. That must be it, surely. Straight out. Straight out. And the MC, Frankie Blake, getting into the ring. Wayne Bridges doesn't like it. He doesn't want to win like that. He wants to continue.
Gentlemen, Muir is disqualified. Bridges is the winner. One for Bridges.
Thank you, Frankie Blake. And with Max Ward taking his name for that disqualification. A win for Wayne Bridges in 50 seconds of round 3. But right now, over to Dickie Davis for the halftime football reports.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to the Civic Hall for another evening's televised wrestling. We opened the programme with a heavyweight contest over 6 5-minute rounds, the best of 3 falls, submissions, or 1 KO to decide the winner. Introducing, on my right, from Hungary, Tibor Shakat. His opponent, ladies and gentlemen, on my left, from Wigan, Jack Fallon. And your referee, ladies and gentlemen, for this contest, from Stoke-on-Trent, Mr. Stan Rylands.
Well, grappling fans, we're very glad you've joined us here at the Civic Hall, Wolverhampton, for this main bout of the evening's tournament. A heavyweight contest between Tibor Zakash at 15 stone 4 and Jack Fallon of Wigan at 14-12. Just under the heavyweight lower limit, 14-13, but going up 1 weight this evening to take on the famous Hungarian from Budapest. 6 5-minute rounds, 2 falls will decide this bout.
Second away, round 1.
Zakash in the darker blue trunks, but they do show up darker in a black and white set. Jack Fallon's white socks showing above the wrestling boots will help identify. Tibor, tremendous use of the legs, considering he was always a arms or above the hips only type wrestler in Greco-Roman style.
Tibor.
And already Fallon trying a submission hold on Tibor. It's a good thing there are two falls in this bout, or you'd hesitate a lot here.
Tibor.
And Zakash out of it clear. Zakash really took a risk there. If this had been a one-fall contest, he would never have risked that. But he's out of it anyway. Going for the figure four leg lock. Doesn't get it. Follow with the tournament. First glimpse of referee Stan Rylands in this bout. Stan Rylands from Stoke-on-Trent. Oh yes, nice turn in from the wrist to the ankle. Very fast, as usual, Zakash with his counters. Fallon's special headlock here. He must have learned that from Billy Riley, the famous Billy Riley who trained him, and his equally famous Wigan Jim. Almost caught. Just got his hands down in time. Two minutes left in this first round of 6. Side headlock Zakash countered with a backhammer. Typical Zakash bridge get out. An appreciation from the Packed Capacity House here at the Civic Hall, Wolverhampton. There may be a couple of seats vacant, but that's because the people haven't arrived or finally not going to turn up maybe, but they've booked it. Zakash quite sure he was going for a posting.
5, 6.
Less than a minute now. And an inside leg hanker tapped by Fallon, but it goes into the scissors just the same.
That's not.
Half a minute to go. Zakash goes over from a bridge to an attacking position. There's a little pile driver on the way, but he's not allowed to get away with it. Just 5 seconds to go. Zakash certainly took a couple of risks too many in that first round. Knowing, of course, that it's a 2-fall contest, I suppose he went into the first round a little stronger than usual. This former great Olympic Games representative from Hungary.
Second away, round 2.
Round 2 and 5 rounds to go. No score. Tibor Zakash in the dark blue trunks versus Jack Fallon of Wigan. And that knee drop did not come off of Fallon's.
Tibor. To me.
Flying back follow-up.
2, 3, 4. Hey!
I hope that this bout does not develop into
Carry on.
that sort of early attacking move, because it's inclined to spoil a bout like this, especially just going so well. The crowd's so very interested in every move they make.
Alan.
Triangle hold on, but no headlock.
Alan. No. Yeah.
Well, those powerful legs of Zakash came together right dead on the ears. And Fallon hasn't got any cauliflower ears yet. Going right way about getting them if he tries that. Double arm from the front, Fallon. Over the top, but not sufficient room. Ropes break. Still the single interlock, that right hand, Fallon's. And again, the shoulder wrench rather than the post. Still the side headlock from Zakash. Again the double arm Fallon, again over the back, and again I think feet through the ropes, but no allowed this time as Zakash goes for a cross press. Easily thrown off. Semi-Japanese triangle hold from Zakash. Zakash certainly finding Fallon a bit more difficult than he expected. A single leg buster now, Fallon. Into a full Boston by Fallon with 1 minute to go in round 2. A dangerous way to come out of it, but he made it the first time.
Come on. No,
He'll have to try a second. And the roll-up. Double knee, double leg Nelson, but he didn't catch. In fact, Zakash really took his feet with him intentionally. Half a minute to go. Zakash on the left in the darker trunks. Full Nelson now to Fallon. Fallon keeps trying these double arms, this time from the rear. He's got about 10 seconds to go to make this pay off. 5, 3, too late.
Thank you.
Have a look at Jack Fallon of Wigan, the man who, one of the many wrestlers and really top wrestlers who were trained by the famous Billy Riley, along with Ernie Riley, of course, the former light heavyweight champion of Great Britain. Billy Robinson and Billy Joyce from there too. Part-time building trade, Jack Fallon, but is wrestling a little more now than he used to a couple of years ago, the last time we saw him on television. 4 rounds to go. And 2 falls to decide this contest. No score. Flying headbutt by Fallon on Zakash. Zakash, who stays down on one knee to get a breather here. Fallon continually attacking a little too early. And Zakash doesn't like it. The posting which Fallon took beautifully and took Zakash over right of the cross press, and it looks in trouble for Zakash here. It is. There it is, the first one in round 3 to Fallon. It just took him 43 seconds of the round. And Martin Conroy, our MC, to announce this first fall in the 3rd officially.
Ladies and gentlemen, in round 3, the first fall goes to Jack Fallon.
Well, we said earlier on in the first round or so that Zakash seemed to be taking a little too gently, too easily. Don't think he expected to be up against quite such a tough opposition here tonight. Anyway, he's got 3 rounds to go, and any second now he'll have to start with the 4th.
Second away, round 4.
So Zakash already framing for that backhanded chop to the throat, his favorite knockout attempt. Stan Ryland's explaining that it's perfectly legal as long as it lands right. Double wrist lock in a backhammer position to Zakash. That's Tibor Zakash and the dark blue trunks on the right of your picture. Still with a double wrist lock.
Stand. No, okay.
Head scissors escape by Fallon. It's up to Tibor. It's his move now.
Tibor.
He made it. I'm still thinking of this backhanded shot. That move has got him out of so much trouble. He's such an expert backhander.
Alan.
Reaching for a double wrist lock, getting it. And there's the counter completed with the head scissors again. So once again, Tibor Zakash has to expend a lot of energy trying to get out of this.
Alan. David. And there's the spin out. Zakash forced to go with it.
Half Nelson switched to the side head chancery nicely. And the full weight at the back of the net. Too early again, Fallon. And Zakash doesn't like it too much. He's getting a little mad about this. With 2 minutes to go in the fourth round. And Zakash trailing there on the left. Back to us now. Zakash of Hungary trailing by that 1-4. And getting a little angry at the treatment he's getting. Continuous early attacks. Both on the ropes. Stan Rylands won't take any more.
Clean. Right, Fallon. Let go of the ropes, lad.
And the full jab stranglehold to Fallon. And Zakash goes down the bridge. Over the top, taking the hands with him. There's the tables turned. 1 minute to go. Fallon doing exactly the same move, but not quite so efficiently, but he gets away with it. And a straight arm lift position to Fallon with just about 20 seconds left in this fourth round. Not too much danger for Zakash. Easily over the top by grabbing the elbows. He's got a chance. Oh, the spin out came before his chance came. Too late in this round for anybody to do another move anyway. So the first public warning to Fallon on the bell of that round for continuously attacking too early, and once again right at the end. So just 2 rounds to go, and the question is, can this champion from Hungary get the equalizer?
Second away, round 5.
Round 5, 2 to go. Fallon is back to us now in the lighter trunks, leading Tibor Zakash by 1-0 that he gained in the third round. This canvas looks just a wee bit loose up this side, and the referee's seen it, was trying to smooth it out. So side headlock to Fallon. A little bit of blood showing on the bottom lip, Zakash's bottom lip. Nothing that'll worry him.
Carry on. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on, down. 2, 3.
There it is. There's the first one, and that came completely unexpectedly. Fallon standing back, he thought far enough, but he wasn't far enough, and now considerably weakened, and Zakash goes in with a folding press. So easy. There's the equalizer in the fifth. Just 1 minute, 45 seconds in to round 5. Martin Conroy.
Ladies and gentlemen, In round 5, the second and equalising fall goes to Tibor Zakash.
So 1 round to go, and Tibor finally getting that equaliser in just under 2 minutes of the 5th. 1 5-minute round to go, 1 fall each. Fallon waiting patiently in the right-hand corner here. Final round 6. Obligatory handshake, not too keen Fallon on taking it, but that's it. 1 fall each. Zakash versus Fallon. Struck 1 public warning already. And we went for the chop, but Fallon guarded. Got both hands up to prevent it. So Tibor Zakash stopped it. Throwing for the single Boston didn't quite happen for him.
Alan. One, 2, 3.
No, that's not.
T-ball.
No, that's me.
T-ball.
Fallon, whose speciality is the pile driver, seems to be going for submissions a lot. Now a straight arm lift position, but the back chop again sends him away. But how much is it weakened him?
Let your man up, Graham, count. Carry on.
Tapped far too quickly after his man was down. Another Tibor Zakash special
Alan.
into a single leg Boston. There it is.
You, Alan. Alan. T-ball.
Zakash taking it just a little bit easy this last round, looking as though he's only got 2 minutes to go. He better be careful that that slip doesn't come and Fallon get the decider through a surprise move. I'm not sure why Stan Rollins is insisting on the break then, and I am now. There's the second public warning to Fallon. Zakash too. Well, that must have been a bit of surprise for both of them, operating on the ropes and not leaving go when told to by the referee. Just 1 minute to go in this bout now. 1 fall each. 1 public warning against Zakash, 2 against Fallon.
Break the ball. Break. Come on. Break the ball. T-ball, break. Carry on.
slowed right down, Zakesh. Not trying any of his chops now. He obviously doesn't know there's only such little time to go. 30 seconds. Three uppercut forearms with 10 seconds to go from now. And Fallon didn't like that last one, but he won't have time to do much about it. It's going to be a draw, this one. 2 seconds. So Fallon stood up to the heavier and more experienced Tibor Zakesh of Hungary by making it a draw after 6 5-minute rounds. Martin Conroy to announce the official verdict.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 6 rounds, each wrestler having gained 1 fall, the result is a draw.
Well, there's still going on here. It might not be quite the end, but I'm afraid that's when we've got to leave anyway. So it's good night from all of us here at the Civic Hall, Wolverhampton. Be happy till Saturday.